I've come to make an announcement. Stormin Sands is a bitch-ass motherfucker. She fucking used me for clout. That's right. She lied and made me make a fucking rant on a middle schooler because she started drama. And she said it's not her fault. So I'm making a call-out post on my So you might be wondering how this could happen. How could this possibly have happened? Well, I think it all started when I first met her, actually. I think it was mostly because of the birdie drama I was in at the time, and she told me she had information or something. And about a week later, I had to stay up at night because she told me she was about to kill herself. She would constantly reference this on months on end, that she wanted to kill herself. And one time she actually did try for real, while I was sleeping. She ended up in the hospital. And even though I was relieved that she was alive, I was devastated she'd do this. And I later found out it was because one of her dumb boyfriends left her. I promised her she could vent to me afterwards out of fear because I was afraid she'd do this again. She would constantly reference suicide and self-harm without warning a few more times, until she started this whole drama. The drama she won't even admit she started in the first place. I, of course, backed her up in the start, but then I became more suspicious after she didn't want to apologize because she said she was in the right, and in the right only. Even though she insulted a 13-year-old, aka Vivi, and called her a horrid person. May I add, she's 16, turning 17 soon. She's actively talking smack about someone in middle school. Let that sink in for a minute. And when I told her she was acting childish, she claimed Vivi was manipulating me. For God knows why. Let me add, I've worked among kids before, and I'm pretty sure they can't. At least most of them. The only times I've experienced this is in fiction, like South Park. And that's a pretty low bar, in my opinion. And when I confronted her about it, she acted like I hated her. The funny part is that a few days earlier, I had told her I'd never hate anyone unless I really meant it. 'Cause hate is a pretty strong word. At least for me. She would continue to spam me with messages afterwards, telling me basically that I hated her, and she was scared I'd leave her. And when I did, she would spam me again, telling me that she loved me, even though I told her to stop. She got obsessive, and I ended up blocking her. And now, I'm gonna do the polar opposite what she wanted me to do, which is correct what I did wrong. Because I can at least admit when I'm wrong. Most of my criticisms in my video about Vivi is relatively the same, but I shouldn't have been as aggressive, cause I recorded it before I knew Storm picked a fight with a middle schooler. And I do not want to take part in bullying a middle schooler. Also, I take everything nice back about Storm. I don't care what she does anymore, as long as she isn't getting hurt. But despite everything though, don't contact or harass her over this, and hopefully this whole drama will die out soon. I'll be unlisting the other video pretty soon too, cause in spite of it being made yesterday, it's pretty outdated now.